Fiance is threatening to end our relationship because I drink wine with coworkers. The fiance is the guy. She's the girl. Okay. Background info. Together 2 year. Together 2 years lived together. Speak English, please. Together. T- Together 2 years lived together. One. I work. What? I work at a small luxury resort that has a winery and vineyard. I have worked there for 2.5 years. Me and my fiance do not drink a lot. I told fiance a couple weeks ago. My fiance. I told my fiance a couple weeks ago that in the coming weeks, my workspace wanted my department to do a winery tour. It is newly renovated with new wine offerings because they want us to be familiar with the grounds and all the wine we sell. Okay. I get to work today and tell fiance I made it there and we exchanged I love yous. Side note, I really wish you wrote this a little better, so I can understand it, so I don't sound like an idiot. Guys, trust me, it's not me. It's 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 her. It's her. Anyway, my department begins the wine tour around 2 p.m. It is me, my supervisor, an owner, and two coworkers. After learning about the harvesting and processing and all that, we tasted a few different wines. And all that, we tasted a few different wines. Where am I? Around 3:15, there starts there starts to be a very aggressive knocking noise on the door of the building we are in. One of the men open it and in storms my fiance, crazy eyed and acting like we are on an episode of Cheaters. So your fiance stormed in and it was like, yo, what the hell is going on? He is clearly fuming and starts asking why I don't have my phone and that he thought I had been sex trafficked or murdered. That's a bit aggressive. Um, that my location was not the usual place at my work where we share our locations on Life 360. Obviously, I am mortified and embarrassed. He is saying it shows he cares and was genuinely worried something bad had happened. Now he is saying he is upset I was drinking without him and that we should never do that with each other. Respectable. That he feels betrayed and disrespected and even threatened to end our engagement. That's crazy. I think it's absolutely crazy. It is. It's not like he caught me at a bar with them. I was doing a wine tasting at my workplace that serves wine. I am looking for upside perspective on the situation to see if maybe I am overacting or if he is. Hold on. That's a fart. Um, you work with a bunch of guys, cause I mean I don't see how else why he would just bulge in and like be fuming and pissed. Like, have you done something in the past? Because I honestly don't see that. Like, if he barged in and like you were with like 10 big black dreadheads and y'all were all drinking and you were dressed provocatively and like you looked out of your mind drunk and then like you dropped your keys on the floor and freaking when you're bent over to pick them up, he like freaking barges in and you just see you bending over in front of this big black dude. Then I understand the crash out, but like, come on, like I don't think it was that. I wish you gave a little more details, but kind of wish you didn't. And thankful that you didn't because I don't know how I'd read that. Um, but he said he feels betrayed and disrespected, and even threatened to end the engagement. I mean, what the frick did he walk in on? Like, yeah, I get it. You and your workplace that were tasting wines and learning about wines and everything, but like, it's not that deep unless, you know what I'm saying, you was in a room with a bunch of dudes and you were the only girl there. And like, he just, y'all drinking and stuff. And he seen you touching all over some dude. That's a reasonable crash out. I understand that. But like, man, you're looking for a perspective on the situation. If Well, I think he's overreacting a little bit because I mean he been knew that you've been working in the wine industry for like 2.5 years, and like it didn't seem to be an issue then until something just happened now. Unless there's something you're not telling me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna side with you on this one. He is overreacting a little bit, um, like crazy. Like why would he think you were trafficked and murdered and brutally mutilated? Like has that happened before in the past? Like what does he watch? Is he on Reddit all the time? Is he well the bad parts of Reddit? Is he on Discord? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of a crazy conclusion to come up with. But yeah, he's crazy. And if he's threatening to end the engagement, like you probably shouldn't be with him. Um, you should be with someone that wouldn't threaten to end your engagement just off of one little thing. And then communication's a big part. You I'm trying to see why didn't you have your phone with you? You know, I'm pretty sure everyone else had their phone. Why didn't you have your phone with you? And why didn't you tell him that you were going to be gone for a bit? You know, why didn't you know what I'm saying? Communication is a big part in a relationship, and you lacked communication there. So I'm not siding with you. I'm not siding with him. It's honestly both of y'all's faults. He's crazy for trying to end a freaking engagement off of one thing, and you're crazy for not telling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, get help. Um, if y'all want some hoodies, if y'all want some good hoodies, check out the website in the description below. And if you like this content that I post, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, peace.